Jaguars coming up on EA
Jags
Sports
Steelers under the lights.
For today's Week 5 matchup.
Playing against Simfballcritic, the one and only.
The biggest threats in the NFL who love to cause chaos for opposing defenses. How about this matchup, Phil?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting when you have speedy wide receivers.
Jumbotron, hello.
Make sure your safeties are smart, they're talented. Both teams have that because it is easy in this game nowadays to get the football to the wide receivers. If they can't get open down the field, just throw some screens on the outside and dare the defense to tackle.
Rolling Ave, the Texans playbook with them. I feel it fit them pretty nicely.
Will go ground. And Hayward in on the tackle.
How will I manage to block them? That is the question. Hey, Mr. Doe. Welcome. You're the first one in.
A single giveaway. Second down here after that run play. Offense lines up here. Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Brings it into his body. Robinson's tackled down at the 22. Now a look at the Steelers' defensive lineup.
DJ.
Its ability to defend against the pass. Right now in the top 5 in the league. Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. 3rd and 4. He's looking to the right.
Oh, Mercedes Lewis, you.
Dropped it.
Is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Sweet.
He's tackled at the 30.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
Playing Seahawks style. No, yeah, that's right. No, it's not right.
First
I gotta call timeout. I screwed it up.
For the snap. The defense stops the clock.
There we go.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
We got Mr. Brown here to deal with.
The Steelers come out in a jumbo set. Bell's going to take the handoff.
That's a good start.
Ozluzny's there to take him down. Here's a look at the Steelers' offense. They're a hard team to get off the field because third down this season has gone their way, converting at a very high rate.
Why didn't you, dang it?
Second down coming up. Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center.
Ooh, I got flattened.
Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. And now here's the JAGS defensive lineup. They've had a hard time all season getting off the field, giving up a ton of yardage. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Third and 5. Looking across.
Ooh, Big Ben goes UFO.
But can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. The punter awaits the snap.
I don't get into the console wars. I mean, it's 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
Here we go. That brings the play to an end. They face first down. Offense lines up here. Throws the pass. And Williams is there to make the tackle.
Anyhow, Blake. Whenever I play with Blake, whenever I play with any non-Geno quarterback, it just feels like I've been let out of prison.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. Bortles got it in the gun. It's Lee. They'll mark him at the 46.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
I mean, Blake as a rookie is so much better than Geno. Ryan Mallett is so much better than Geno.
First down. Empty backfield look for Bortles here. Bortles going to take it from the gun. Forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense.
That was bad by me.
No doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
And here we have second down. Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Yay, Mercedes.
There to make the tackle.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They'll run it here. They'll try it left. He's tackled.
Gosh.
Right at the 31.
Let's get some point of attack here, Jags.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
I'm just happy he caught it.
Robinson's going to secure the
I got to get rid of Denard Robinson. I can't have his Michigan Wolverine influence on my team.
And pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Jaguars come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Setting up screen.
Good convoy.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
It's third down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass, nice execution, and they get the first down.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here.
Here's the handoff for a gain of about 5.
The Jaguars, they can do it all.
Yeah, they're not bad. I occasionally throw them inaccurately, though. They have a tendency to. Yeah, the wide receiver bubble screens are not very good.
Football right at you if they want to, and that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
I'm actually gonna run a wide receiver screen right now.
Second down coming up.
That was my thought process anyway.
Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Screen makes the reception. Good piece of tackling.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
The Jaguars still possess the football as we begin the second quarter.
On the way, third down.
Yeah, I did.
And the second quarter is underway.
Sim's pretty disciplined on that defensive lineman. Can't get him to jump off sides.
When you get down here this close, you got to be tough, big, and strong to get in the end zone. That time, he falls a couple inches short.
That is play number 10 on this drive. This has been a long drive so far.
First and goal to go from the 2. Here's
Ouch.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down.
I ran right into it.
Is in a good situation.
Hello, Mr. Guitar Star.
Second down here. Marching down the field and taking their time.
right back to him. Shazier's the one who brings him to the ground. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Mounting a serious drive.
Third and goal from the one.
And we just get in there.
Touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. Isn't it? Third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out of there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
He made it.
I can't get over that Jumbotron.
Ready for the kickoff.
That thing is freaking massive.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers are set for their next possession.
First and 10.
Ooh, I got trapped.
Brought down after a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Steelers continue to find themselves in games that come down to the wire. A week ago, they secured a victory, but they trail in this one right now, partner.
In the NFL, your whole season really evolves around how you play in the close games. If you don't perform well in the close games, you're not going to go to the playoffs.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Catch.
All right, let's close, Jags.
To make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, it's just short of getting the first down.
Now looking at 3rd down. Split backfield here.
Here we go.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Let's shade them all to the inside.
The Steelers from the 32. Bell's got it on the handoff. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Well, you have good team speed on the defensive side. You can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
That was fortunate. I couldn't get off my block.
Punting formation.
The Steelers face 4th down, but want to take a time.
Everyone is saying that they love Zoom View. I need to try it for a full game just to see what the fuss is about.
And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Wants to give it a go here.
Oh, I wasn't out of bounds?
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Wow, that's interesting.
The Jaguars getting ready now to start their drive. Now 1st and 10. The give out of the eye. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
I actually kind of like Toby Gerhart. He's not flashy. He's not going to break anything. But he's just steady and he has power.
Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down now.
And he can catch the ball half decently.
Play fake.
Look at Blake. Maybe Blake and I just have a special relationship. Are you talking about Gerhart?
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Bortles back in shotgun formation.
Let it fly.
Be a penalty here.
Did he hit me?
Sounds incomplete.
Oh, Stephon Tuitt. Rookie
Players
mistake.
showing no restraint coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit.
Hearns is not that
worthy of
good.
15 yards.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 30. Keeps it here. Justin,
Oh, that hurts.
takes possession. Great job by the defense.
This is before I
Covering the fumble.
I think these rosters are right before week 1.
Solid and so good. The offensive player.
I mean, Hearns is useful, but he's not good enough to start.
The Steelers offense ready now to see what it can do. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. First and 10. Throws to the right. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit.
I'm sorry.
As he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Second down after the incompletion. Bell's handing the football.
Well, Le'Veon Bell's not finding the sledding easy.
This will be a loss of 1 on the play. Third down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
Wow, quick half.
2-minute warning. Third down on the way. Nickel formation here for the defense. Third down and 11.
Oh, wow.
Miller's got the catch and the first.
You just can't sit back there and play conservative defense in the NFL. The quarterbacks and receivers are too good. Third and over 10 yards, you play safe and you give up the first down.
I like the 4-6 bear. I don't like the 4-6 bear under.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here. They go screen.
Uh-oh.
Gets about 4 yards that time. And now they'll try over again on second down. Wasting no time now for this next play. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. That's an interception. Tackles made.
Good job.
That helps.
By the defense. Not being
You threw that too soon.
When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down here.
Wow, Blake.
Target on the pass underneath. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Bortles got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle.
Good route and good throw.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. First down at the 25. Finds Shorts. Gains 11.
Good job by the offense.
With the Jags.
You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
First down and 10. Looking to the right
Nothing.
side and throwing.
Everyone covered.
Pounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Offense lines up here. Bortles going to take it from the gun. Makes the catch.
Take what's there.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
Third down now. The defense comes out in the nickel. Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun.
All right. Bring it up.
He's got the touchdown.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The Jaguars with the PAT to come. Extra point was good.
You and me both, considering how much zone I play.
The Steelers set to return the kick. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22.
We both come into this game 3-1.
As the single back. Roethlisberger with the give. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. And with that, we've come to the end of the first half here off the banks of the St. Johns River. We'll be back.
All right, good half.
For the start of the third quarter after this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could have been a problem.
Good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed.
You haven't heard from Antonio Brown yet.
They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Bell's going to take the handoff now. And they are in on Bell.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Don't tell him, John. I think he might be watching the stream as well.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Shading my cover 3 to the outside.
Roethlisberger's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Interception. He's brought to a halt.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the
Congrats, my UConn guy. UCONN, 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 UConn.
First down on the way. Blackman in the slot. Keeps it here. Going for the home run. What a catch.
Justin Blackman over the top.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window. Very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it. Got the touchdown.
The Jaguars lined up now for the point after.
Yeah, you cannot force the ball. That is true, Mr. Doe.
Josh Scobie.
Blake is balling.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. the Steelers are set now for their next possession. First and 10. Bell's going to secure the handoff.
Boom.
Picks up about
Cyprian. That's why I like going big nickel when I have a heavy hitting safety. Stuff like that.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Nickel formation.
Yeah, you know, stranger things have happened, I suppose.
Roethlisberger from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
First down here after the completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Catch made.
Yeah, now he's starting to check it down.
Bring him to the turf.
That's a nice route
Take
on
what's
the
there.
outside. Nice
Just forcing it upfield.
Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
That's 2nd down coming up. The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. Handoff, trying to plow ahead. He's taken down at the 47.
Got to stay patient with the run game. That's what the offense is doing here. Even though they haven't had any big gains yet, there's a little short gain that time, but you're hoping to break one sooner or later.
It'll be 3rd down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. A takeaway.
Inside leverage.
The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Jaguars now will tack on the extra point.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's good.
The Jags have come to play.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Taken down right at about 29.
Yep, I've always run a lot of zone.
30.
And I'll sprinkle in my man strategically off of the zone.
The Steelers break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29.
But moving the ball against it's not as easy as it looks.
The Steelers have it at the 29. Bell's
What's up, Mac?
And they are in on Bell. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down.
Doing good.
Roethlisberger's got
The Jags here doing some stuff.
Midway into the 3rd.
Oof.
They are in on Bell.
Good job by the safety diagnosing the run, getting up outside and making the tackle for a short gain.
Still 5 yards short of a
Nope.
first after the
Gino,
run.
he is
3rd
not.
down coming up. Offense lines up here.
Yes, it is.
Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3-and-out.
That's cover one. Robert working as it should.
Position, he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
All set to punt here.
Nope. TNW, I have the Texans.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. That picks up 7. First down here. Offense lines up here. Gets the handle here. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. This will be second down.
And Jags having a good one today.
Robinson's lined up now as a slot receiver. He'll keep it on the play fake. Complete to Lewis. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd.
No, I'm using the Texans.
Long, of course.
Yeah, Sim was not happy about that at all. I heard his video today.
The first. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff out of the strong.
Yep, just cut it up and get what's there.
Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Blackman's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Now 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Going to be a
Oh, come on, fullback.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
I liked Glennon. I had no idea why they didn't like him. He did all right last year. I agree.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Justin Blackman hauls it in.
Yeah, Denard's my 3rd down back.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
There we go now.
Will run it. Here's the handoff. This time, they fail to pick up the first on 3rd down. A rare occurrence here today. The Jaguars call on the punting unit. He'll pick up 7 this time. Welcome back and batten down the hatches. This has been a one-sided occasion.
All right, so barring the collapse of all collapses, we should be just fine here, I think.
First down coming up. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Offense lines up here. He'll take the snap. The first here in the 4th.
Whoa!
In on the stop.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first
Mr.
down.
Archer shows some giddy up.
In the second half, all you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Bell's got it on the
That's the one thing wrong with Chris Clemens. He cannot shake a block at all.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
2nd down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Play action. The Steelers now move the chains.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half, and you're on the offensive side.
Yep,
Don't
that
look
he
for a
is.
Quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
He doesn't give you jack
for a 1st down.
for run defense. Not a thing.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
That leads us to 2nd down. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. And out of the way.
Boy, it must be hard just
Tough.
to knock the football
Jags are
down.
playing
That
tough.
time he's in good position because you know the
Oh, I love
defender
the defensive
wanted to
line
go for the
controls.
interception, but he played it
Love 'em.
smart and knocked it down instead.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. They've come out in the dime package. Roethlisberger from the gun. Down the field.
Going up top, but not quite.
Away with a pick that time.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
What'd I just do?
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. Out of the shotgun formation. Throws to the right.
Oh, good throw.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd.
He's throwing that a little bit
Hey,
too soon.
Don't worry about the score right
And too
now.
hard.
Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down
Oh.
after that completion. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Bell's handed the football. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Nothing like the draw play. Get those defensive ends rushing up the field to hit the quarterback. Boom, you hand the football off. Big running lanes. That's why it works so well.
It's now 2nd down. Split backfield here. Set up screen.
A little too late.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half.
And the ball's on the hash.
All you do is just keep picking up those 1st downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. First down and 10. Blunt. And he's brought to the ground.
All right, Steelers trying to get a little bit of a rhythm here, but it's a little bit too late for them.
You have the lead, the team's driving against you. Call something different so you can come up with a big play and stop the offense.
Second down coming up. Defense now signaling for a timeout. That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The long drive continues. Second down, 4 to go.
You see, Clemens cannot beat a block.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better.
He should have been. He should have been running right at Chris Clemens the entire game. Over plus is in pass situations out of base stuff.
First down here after the run. What a drive this has been. The give. Wide to the left.
And Dre Archer gets in.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's 1st and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The Jags are ready to return the kick.
Thought he might try it.
Made right around the 26-yard line.
Really, Madden? You want me to throw the ball with this lead? Out of your mind.
The Jaguars are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Offense lines up here. The Jaguars snap it at the 26. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
What they're doing, if someone likes to run wide, I'll use the wide 9.
Throw the football. As we have seen today, they keep trying to run it, but there's not much there to go.
Or if I want to get a good edge rush out of the 4-3,
And here we have 2nd down.
I'll use wide 9.
Shorts lined up in the slot. Here's the quick toss. Timmons, the one who made the big stop.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
This is 3rd down. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Here we go now.
Depends on what part of the field I'm on.
To the ground.
Wow, they blew that up.
Down, and the offense fails to pick up a 1st down on 3 plays. The Jaguars call on the punting unit. Looking to make a difference. That's a gain of 7.
Bortles is playing sweet. Really would. Yeah, well, they should. They have me whipped up front.
The Steelers offense now coming out. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Looking across the middle and incomplete. What a hit that time.
Miller really hit hard that time.
Heath Miller having a hard time in traffic.
But when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Second down following that incompletion. Hayward Bays, a receiver in the slot. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready
Good read.
for the snap. The tackle is made.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
They hurry to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10.
Bad throw by Ben.
That time and incomplete.
Bad job that time by the quarterback. He misses the receiver on the slant route. When you're throwing the slant route, you got to throw it right into the stomach of the receiver, so it's easy for him to make the catch, and he can protect himself also.
Second down coming up. Split backfield here. Second down and 10. Eyeing that left side.
Oh, good throw. He just let him down.
And the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down.
Receiver let him, Antonio Brown let him down there.
Third down and 10. Reaches out.
That was a nice one.
Finally, a 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes to go in the second half.
Yes, indeed. I'm not going to leave my dudes out there to dry.
First down here after the completion. Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Bell's going to take the handoff now. And he gains maybe 3. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
I will say this for the offensive coordinator. He is persistent. They're not running the football very well today, and that time he tries the run game again. Gets a couple yards, but not much.
From the gun. That ball has been picked off.
Spy. Spy. Can Puz take it? Can Puz take it?
He stacked up at that point.
Kozlowski is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
And Puz will seal the deal.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Yeah, Puz isn't the fastest guy in the world.
They bring in the extra tight end. Takes the knee.
So the Jags are going to go to 4-1.
Second down here. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Good job
Really?
by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down now. Takes the knee. It's third down coming up. Double tight end formation. Takes the knee.
All right, let's look at some stats and some highlights.
Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's
See
look
if he
at
wants
it
me to
this
run a
way.
play after
It's
the
just
clock.
a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again.
Blake. Excellent game by Blake. Couldn't really run it. Justin Blackman broke out big. Lots of INTs. Jags overall played pretty good defense. This was a pretty play. Right down the seam. Justin Blackman getting a TD here on the quick slant. They follow the inside receiver. That leaves him open underneath. Whoop! The old stick and nod. Yeah, don't want Puzz in man coverage, or this is going to happen to him. Boom. This was a huge play in the game. I'm playing. He just throws us too late and there's not enough space. He just undercuts that sucker and goes. Do you have anyone else open? Not really. I was playing him toward the sideline, so he couldn't throw there. Couldn't get that. Boom. Play action, deep post. Get some separation. He takes it to the hizzy. 100 yards should hurt me quite a bit. That gaping hole. Here's the last INT. By Puzz, this is cover 1. The spy in the middle. I'm playing off coverage. I'm playing inside or outside shade out on this guy. Because I have a spy right there. If he waited for him to clear, he would have had it, but he rushed it. Did well when he threw to Heath Miller. So let's go Jags. Blake playing solid. Running game mediocre. You know, I just gotta try to just limit mistakes with this team and hope my defense keeps me in the game. So that is that for now. Talk to you all later.